I have the full game. I've got it early and I'm so excited to show you guys the Arsenal ratings. Actually, am I excited? I'm excited for you to see them, but I'm going to say right now that a lot of Arsenal fans are going to be disappointed. But anyway, this video is possible thank you to the EA Game Changers Network. They've hooked us up with a PS4 copy early. Obviously, the game isn't out just yet. You've got 2 days until EA Play allows you to play early, the 10 hours or the unlimited game time you get on PC. And then it's a week after that or so when the game officially launches. So in this video, we're just going to be taking a look at the Arsenal ratings. And I'll tell you what, at the end of the video, I won't talk about the other ratings, but I will go through all the other teams, just showing the first team, so you can get a general idea of some of the ratings. But all of the ratings are out there now. I know some websites like FootWiz have all of the ratings, or FutWiz, however you say their website's name, so you can always check them out yourself. But let's get into the team sheet for the Arsenal team. Again, sorry for looking over this way. When I get the game on PC, I'll be able to look straight ahead. Right, we're going into team sheets. Let's have a look at the Arsenal squad. It is a bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie to you guys. A few ratings I think are a little bit unfair. But, you know, we had a bad season, so it's kind of understandable. So you're seeing most of the ratings on screen right now. Are any jumping out at you? Because one that jumps out to me is Aubameyang getting a downgrade. I can't fathom that. We had a really bad season, but if there's one player that didn't deserve a downgrade, was Aubameyang. He quite literally carried us on his back last season, and if anything, just keep him as an 88. I would have argued maybe even an upgrade. You're telling me that he's 2 ratings worse than Kane, who is 89 rated? He didn't have a particularly great season, so yeah, it's a little bit of a difficult one, that. It's the one that irks me the most. I don't think 87 for Aubameyang is fair at all. Lacazette being an 83, another downgrade. It's not great. One thing I will say about Lacazette, though, is they've got some of the stats wrong, like his dribbling. There's no way, okay, for example, he's got 84 dribbling and Pepe has 83 dribbling. You're telling me that the guys who have done the ratings for the Arsenal team have watched games with Pepe and Lacazette, and they have come to the conclusion that Pepe is not as good as Lacazette at dribbling. It doesn't make sense at all. So 83 for Lacazette, 82 for Pepe, another downgrade. Yeah, I mean, you can't really argue against it. It wasn't a great first season for him. He had moments throughout the season, and then I would say towards the end of the season, we really started to see how good this guy can be. And I think this season he will kick on. I know that Arteta's a big fan. Apparently he's one of our best performers in training consistently, and I think he will come good for sure. Going into midfield here, we have Ceballos and Xhaka both getting an 80 rating. One thing I should definitely say, though, is I've just updated the squad, so I've got the latest build, but of course it might not actually be 100% up to date, because the window, of course, isn't even shut yet, so they might still be making a few subtle changes to these players. But the ratings you're seeing right now are official for Ultimate Team. Of course, when it comes to career mode and head-to-head, the offline game modes somewhat, you're going to be seeing ratings adjusted all the time. So it's very possible that in a week or two, these players could all have slightly different ratings. But in Ultimate Team, these are the ratings they will have from the start of the game. Granit Xhaka at 80. Look, if you're not an Arsenal fan, you're going to say that he was terrible, right? Because everyone saw what happened when he walked off the pitch while Emery was still manager and threw his shirt on the floor and he was angry at the fans. And everyone would say that Xhaka is slow, he's a bit error-prone. But if you're an Arsenal fan like me, you will agree with me that actually Xhaka's arguably been our best midfielder since Arteta took over. 80 rated is a shambles. This guy, I would put 82 minimum. Ceballos as well, 80 rated seems a little bit unfair to me, but again, you've got to remember that it's probably not an Arsenal fan doing these ratings. We've got Bellerin, 80 rated at the right wing-back position. I think that's fair. I don't think Bellerin deserves more than an 80, and I'm actually surprised that he isn't kind of a 79, something like that. Over on the other side, we've got Maitland-Niles with a 76 rating, and you can straight away see that puts him ahead of Saka. Not so sure about that. I think Saka is better than Maitland-Niles. But either way, he's been given a right wing-back position so far. Of course, that's Ultimate Team. In career mode, it could change. Typically, for us, he's been playing left wing-back, so maybe they will add that. I don't know. Tierney is 78 rated. And what's this? Kolasinac is 78 rated as well. Okay then. David Louise, 80 rated. I was not expecting to see that. I thought he would have got another downgrade. There's no doubt in my mind that if you're not an Arsenal fan, you will all think that David Louise is a laughable defender. Yeah, I mean, there are moments where he has just terrible, terrible games, but he is actually a very good defender still. He is, and I think with 3 at the back, it's definitely improved, like he did with Chelsea under Conte. So much better in a back 3. Mustafi is 78 rated. Ouch. We knew Aubameyang and Leno's ratings because those 2 players are in the top 100. So Leno has been given an 85. I would have given him an 86 personally. I think he is just as good as some of the other 86 rated keepers in the game, if not better. New signing Willian has been given an 82. I'm really happy about that, actually. I was expecting a downgrade, and I'm really happy they've given him a proper picture with the Arsenal kit as well. I was worried he would still have the blue. I don't want to see that. 82 rated. I think that's fair. We've got Nketiah, though, with a 71. I mean, that's harsh. This guy has scored quite big goals for Arsenal this season so far, and towards the end of the last season, he was breaking into this side. I feel like that's a bit of a harsh one. Torreira downgrade, down to 81 rated. Could be on his way to Atletico. Apparently his agent is in Atletico Madrid right now talking to Atletico. So who knows what's going to happen there. I think he's probably going to be leaving. 81 rated though, it's still a very decent card in Ultimate Team. Still very decent in career mode. There's Saka. He's got left wing back as his second preferred role and right wing as his third. I'm quite happy with the stats. The fact that his defending has gone up to 55. But 75 rating. I mean, if you're giving Maitland-Niles 76, I think Saka should have a 76, maybe even a 77. But maybe that's just me. Still a massive upgrade for him. Macy 65. No one really cares. Cedric 76 rating. I mean, from what Arsenal fans have seen, which isn't much to be fair, he has been pretty decent though. Maybe 76 is fair. We'll see what happens when he gets more game time. Kolasinac shouldn't be a 78, he should be a 76, something like that. I think he's worse than Cedric, that's for sure. This one kind of annoyed me. Holding at 75. Look, I know Holding isn't the best, but he has actually been quite good for us recently. And the 59 pace as well is harsh. Look, I know Mane had him on toast yesterday, but I would say Holding holds his own, no pun intended. He's actually not that slow. I think he's not very quick getting off the mark, but once he gets going, he's not slow. I don't think so, but 75 rating, I think that's harsh as well. Maybe a 76 would have been fine. Willock at 71 is a joke. He's way better than that. I'd say him and Nketiah should both be 73, maybe 74. El Neni, 76. It's a difficult one. He's made a good start since he came back, but hasn't been great for a few years now, so kind of get it. Gabriel, new signing, 55 pace. It's a bit harsh again. He isn't quick, but same with Holding. Once he gets going, he was keeping up with the players at West Ham and Fulham, and he got 2 man of the match appearances. I think he is actually quicker than they think. However, 78 rating, I don't think it's too harsh. He will get good though. We will absolutely be training him on Friday when my series begins. We've got Martinelli, another Brazilian talent, 74 rated. I mean, Saka to me is better than Martinelli because he's played more. But 1 rating better, I would say maybe 2. I think Saka should be 76 and Martinelli should be 75. Maybe 77 for Saka. We've got Saliba there. It's not awful, 74 rating, but I think it should be a bit better. I believe at the end of FIFA 20, Saliba was 75 rated. So they've actually brought him down. I don't get that. It could be Ultimate Team related. You know, they want a nice silver card for Arsenal. It sells packs a bit, but who knows? But I think 69 pace is a bit unfair as well. He's lightning quick. And then we've got Nelson with a 72. It's not great, is it? Probably could be a little bit higher. Mari, he's got a face now, by the way. 75 rated. I mean, it's nothing incredible, is it? Guendouzi with a 77. Not too bad. Chambers with a 75. He's not listed as a right back, which I think is interesting. Typically, he's centre back, right back, and then DM. Socrates, what a downgrade. I believe he was 84 when the game came out last year. He's now 79. Oof. And then Ozil, 82 rated. What's his stamina? 62. He can't get a game. I don't know. I have a feeling the board are just saying to Arteta, don't play him. Just don't. We want to try and get him out. You know, it's not going to happen, though. He's not going to go anywhere. And then we've got Iliev. I can't believe he's still in the Arsenal squad here. I believe he's on loan, actually, so he shouldn't be here, technically. 61 rated. We've got Balogun, 60 rated, apparently on his way out to Sheffield United. He's got a bright future ahead of him. He looks like he could be usable. I was going to say useful, but usable in the career mode, unless I do loan him out or sell him. And then we've got Smith Rowe, who's got a 69 rating. And actually, that's very decent stats. The 79 pace, the 72 dribbling, 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He will be a great young player. So there you have it. We've got the full Arsenal squad ratings revealed. And as I said a few moments ago, the Arsenal career mode will be starting on Friday at 5 p.m. UK time. So I get the PC game on Thursday evening. But there's an Arsenal match, so I'll be streaming, and I want to make some manual transfers because the squads aren't completely up to date. So I'm going to delay it for a day. It will be worth it. It'll be better. But now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go through the final, the 19 other clubs in the Premier League and all their ratings, just the first team, and you guys can pause and have a look. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.
Perfect. Perfect.